What's going on, everybody? It's Wassup Flobo, episode number 80 plus. You know how it is. This episode and all the other episodes are brought by Fiverr.com. If you want to get it done right. Get your next novel premise. Get someone to help you translate anything into a crazy language. All on Fiverr. Click below in the description in the comments for about that. How's everyone doing? I know I'm doing okay. It's Wednesday, June 17th. June 17th, man. I feel like I'm in some sort of weird B movie because, like, I remember going into quarantine being like, oh, I'll be a couple days. And it's now on month 3.5. And with the second wave, actually, before I even get into that, I just want to say this episode's going to be a little different. We're going to shoot around. We're going to hang, shoot the breeze, different topics at once. It's not me preaching to you about one thing. A couple things on my mind, a couple things are just going through my brain as I rediscovered my campaign shirt, which it featured in an old episode of Wassup Flobo, back when I was running for neighborhood council. I said it was apropos. But yeah, things are breaking out. There are more coronavirus cases. There's a spike in that. People are calling it the second wave. Some people are saying, no, there wasn't a second wave. This is just the end of the first wave, and the second wave is actually coming. Well, somebody's been more or less isolated. Someone that's gone to the grocery store. I, for one, I'm shocked. Like I play by the rules. Should I have to suffer? I'm kidding. It's a very, very serious condition, very serious disease. I hope it passes because we really want to be able to do things, get back to normalcy, especially as a live entertainer. But I know a lot of lives have been disrupted financially, socially, politically because of this. But it's sad to say. I thought we were on our way out of that. But it looks like we gotta maybe hanker down a little longer than we wanted to. But it's all good. Moving on, breaking news today. I don't know if you guys saw the news. PepsiCo, which owns Quaker Oats, as well as Tropicana and Gatorade and all those other things, has announced that they're going to close the Aunt Jemima pancake syrup line, and they're going to come up with something different. So Aunt Jemima was going away, which it's funny because when things used to be announced that they were coming off the market, nobody cared. But like I feel over the past month or so, when that happens, I get like messages in my inbox. Yo, man, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Hey, your personal call. What do you think? I gotta say this, man. Aunt Jemima, and to a lesser extent, Uncle Ben, because I know they're kind of compared. And for those of you who don't know, back in the old American days, way before I was around, white Americans did not call black people Mr. or Mrs. They would say things that are of uncle or aunt as a term of respect or endearment. So Aunt Jemima is already inherently racist, and so is Uncle Ben. But like those two, as they go on, I had to say I got used to it. I figured, hey, look, they tried making Uncle Ben an entrepreneur character who happened to sell his rice farm and became an executive. I was like, fine, but Aunt Jemima's been around for so long, I had just given up. I was like, well, it is what it is. They changed Aunt Jemima's design like 3 times for as long as I've been alive. So I just figured that was it. But so the announcement today, they're actually acknowledging it. That's major, man. It really is major. I don't know. I'm a log cabin syrup guy. You know what I'm saying? But it says a lot. And even though I'm not a sports fan and I'm not a cultural warrior in that regard, I always wondered how that football team in Washington, for example, got to keep their name for as long as they did, because there's no way to make a skin look like it's part of respect. So props to PepsiCo when it comes to that. Actually looking in the mirror and coming up with something. I hope whatever name they pick allows the consumers to make that bridge. I'm not sure if it's like a same color scheme or same font or whatever, or typeface if you're a designer when it comes to that. But I hope that's cool as well. So other thing that people have been hitting me up about was this week, my man Adam Carr, who was also a comedian, we're about the same age. We're both hosts of that digital network, called me up and go, hey, look, I got this podcast show. It's called Horribly Hollywood Single. Do you want to be on it? I'm like, bro, I don't know. I'm not a dater like that. I was a good guy. Now I'm trying dating for the first time in my life. I don't really know what's going on. He goes, perfect. And the response has been interesting. A lot of my female friends, platonic, I believe, or maybe less than, I have no idea. I think they're platonic, have reached out to me out the blue and say, hey, man, I saw your episode, and that was definitely interesting. A different side of you. They'll never tell me any details of what they learn or how does it make them feel or how they look at me differently. But everyone's kind of like, yeah, I watched that. Interesting. I've added it to my playlist here on the YouTube channel. But if you go to Horribly Hollywood Single, the podcast, I'm on this week's episode. We talk about a lot of things outside of dating, but yes, my whole dating journey, my whole dating story from the start to what I thought was the end, and this brand new start for me at this age. So a lot of things going on the content side. I mean, a lot of people are asking about the Patreon too, and that is still going. Make sure you become a friend, subscribe. New content there is going all the time. And also, moving on, whole new topic, coming up with some new ideas. There's a friend of mine, his name's Ralph Eichenlob. He has a channel here on YouTube where it calls Just an Opinion, where he goes back and he talks about his top 10 sports movies, his top 10 80s movies, and I've been collaborating with him on some things, and so I think we're doing a recording this weekend to be aired later, but we've collabed before, so make sure you check out that channel. Putting all my friends over today in this episode of What's Up Flobo, if you have a chance. Now, so we talked about the virus, we talked about Aunt Jemima, we talked about the host, we talked about everything else. I want to talk to you about how I'm feeling up here in the brain, man. For those of you who are following me on the social media, next week, this time next Thursday, this guy's having a birthday, and it's a milestone one. It's a big one, and I've been trying to celebrate in a very unique way, and I'll make a post about it, but there is the song Alone in the Club, came out June 3rd. Last week, there was the announcement of the limited edition, birthday edition, #1 contender t-shirt available at flopito.threadless.com. So there's a design, a normal design, and a birthday edition. I'm trying to figure out what I should do the day of. Like, I don't know if I should have like a giant stream. I don't know if I should have a pub crawl in my house where I go to different rooms and drink. It's a really cool idea. I don't know if I should do some sort of like Q&A. I don't know how I should celebrate the day of, because I know I sure as hell ain't going outside. I'm cool. I don't need to go outside. I can Postmates my birthday dinner. So if you got any suggestions, let me know. Hey Manzi, happy birthday! Thank you very much. It's early, you know it, but I want to say on the air, Manzi sent me a message from Zordon himself. Zordon from the Power Rangers. I'm just blew my mind, man. Blew my mind. And I'm always usually sheepish, Manny, about the birthday month thing. I thought those people were so selfish, you know, the birthday week, or birthday month, but it's kind of a big deal, you know. And that because I'm a guy with like 4 different designs of shirts with my name on it, but rather I made it, man. I made it as far as jumping off that proverbial cliff here in Los Angeles, trying to make something happen, making content happen in my bedroom, out there in Hollywood, back in New York. So I think that's a little cause for celebration. But yes, I do feel kind of like guilty pleasure having a birthday month, but holla. So let me know if you have any suggestions what I should do. Yeah, I am living up. Let me know in the comments below or hit me up on that social media. Yeah, we're just having a good time here. What's Up, Flobo? We'll be back on Friday. You know the deal. But social media, at Flobo Boyce on Twitter, at Flopito on Instagram, and it's true. I actually parked at Flobo Boyce on Instagram as well. It is a private account. I'm not sure what's going to go there, but I own that too, sucker. And flopito.com is the website. T-shirts are at flopito.threadless.com. And the Patreon is patreon.com/FloboBoyce. For creatives, that's how we get your support allows us to make more stuff. So thank you so much for anyone who's bought a shirt or shared a song or streamed Alone in the Club or just said, hey man, keep on doing what you're doing. You don't know how much energy that gives me to do what I do. All right. So until next time, be yourself and peace out.